You can visit our website for the commands in the videos. If you want to purchase other study materials like packet tracer files and other course guidelines, then you can email to us. Follow us on Facebook for further updates. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe so I can quickly deliver more videos on various topics. So then, the second network is 192.168.4.0/22. So you need to reduce the one from second network address in order to get the broadcast address of the first subnet. So if you reduce 192.168.4.0 means 0 comes after the 255, right? So you can specify 255 and you need to deduct 1 from the third octet, which means 4 minus 1 is 3. So you will get 192.168.3.255/22. If you have any doubts, you can check our IP flow explanations, so you will understand this better. After finding the broadcast address, you can again deduct 1 from the last octet in order to get the last valid host. Okay. So 192.168.3.254 would be the last valid host. And now you might know that anyways network address and broadcast addresses can't be assigned for the network devices. You can go from 192.168.0.1 to 192.168.3.254, okay, for the network devices. So here you must know a simple point is this is going to be like 0.1 to 0.255 and then 1.0 1.255 then 2.0 2.255, likewise it goes. Okay, a huge amount of IP addresses are inside in between these first valid host and last valid host. I just showed also here, but there's a huge amount of network IPs in between these two. Okay, if you want, you can try writing a bit and get some clarifications. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. So here I have included some of the questions for you to practice, like 40 subnets or 65 subnets, and you can see 192.168.0.0 from 40, 65, 128, 127, 255, 254, and for a different IP address 172.22.0.0/28 we need 2 subnets or 4 subnets. Likewise, you need to do the calculations. Okay, so you can simply figure it out. And there's another point in real life, if you didn't understand this part, it's okay for this one. I'll just explain a bit, which means, let's say, as I told earlier, for any subnet the minimum IP requirement is 4, right? 4 IPs are needed for one subnet. In your one octet, 256 IP addresses are there, right? So if you divide the 256 by 4, you will get 64 subnets. Okay, so which means within 256 IP addresses you can make 64 subnets. Okay, so let's say if somebody specifies you a large amount of IP addresses and they are asking whether you can create the subnets for this within a specified network. So first of all, you need to find within the particular network how many IP addresses are available. Okay, like here, as I told, 256 IPs mean you can find in this network how many IPs are available. After finding the number of IPs, you can divide it by the 256 and figure it out that much of subnets are possible within the network or not. Okay, so you can simply find the number of subnets. So for all of these questions, just try to write the first 3 subnetworks and broadcast addresses, valid host and last valid host. Okay, and this part, if you didn't understand, it's okay, just this is an additional point. Okay, next we'll move on further, asking us to find the subnets for varying amount of host requirement. Okay, so up to now what they specified is a particular amount of host range. Maximum amount of host in a subnet is not going to change that. Okay, the host number will be equivalent on each and every subnet. Now this scenario is going to change. For each network or LAN, local area network, definitely the host requirement might change.